The LCK West is honestly a better title for North America in the LCS than what it is now, because for the first time, I believe, in LCS history, there will be more Korean players than United States or Canadian, which is what North America is supposed to be. The percentages below are taken for summer of every year, as well as 2026 being right now. Now, even if Dignitas brings in 3 North American players, because they've already announced their 2 imports, yeah, it won't change. Now, let's address the 3 main pushbacks that people typically have. First and foremost, the league needs to be more competitive. That's the problem with the LCS. We have imported more Korean talent in recent years, and that has not changed the trajectory of the LCS. Viewership has not increased, which in theory should make the league more competitive, as people were saying. It's not like we're going to get better LCK talent, folks. They're going to play in the actual LCK. This is a representation of the Korean talent that we will get, which by all means, I love some of the players, but let's not act like importing the best players in the world is going to save this league. So that point that everybody's been making, gone. Second is that there are Korean players on this list that have been North American players for a long period of time, or basically NA players, because they have green cards, they have residency here, which I agree, but the problem is, okay, those players get residency. What happens now when the next crop get their green cards and get residency, and then we import again? So eventually we will get to this point where there is no US or Canadian players in this league at all if you keep going with that philosophy. And then what's the point of North America as a region? And the third is that international performances will suffer if we don't import more. And the reality is, when you look at these 2 percentages, what were our best 2 years? 2023 and 2024. Yes, we got a little bit lucky at Worlds with some of the draws, but that point remains. And those had the highest percentages of North American players of the last 5 years. Like, what are we doing here? This is not an anti-immigration take. I love our imports that we get them, but this should be a region that is majority North American at its core. US, Canadian, Mexico, and all the territories that come with that. But it's not. And that's the major problem that exists with the LCS that we have to figure out a way to solve. And the only way to fix that is for North American GMs to finally start prioritizing NA talent, even if it comes at the trade-off or cost of international results. But the funny thing is, when you look at 2026 with the highest percentage of Korean players ever in the LCS, everybody pretty much agrees that this is the worst outlook that North America has had internationally, even though it's going to be fun domestically, in a long period of time. So again, all the counter arguments that people have been making against me just go out the window.